they will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen. He has been very threatening beyond a normal statement. And as I said, they will be met with fire, fury, and frankly, power, the likes of which this world has never seen before. Thank you.
Thank you.
They've been doing this to our country for a long time, for many years. And it's about time that somebody stuck up for the people of this country and for the people of other countries. So, if anything, maybe that statement wasn't tough enough. And this man will not get away with what he's doing, believe me. And if he utters one threat in the form of an overt threat, which, by the way, he has been uttering for years, and his family has been uttering for years, or if he does anything with respect to Guam or any place else that's an American territory or an American ally, he will truly regret it, and he will regret it fast. He does something in Guam, it will be an event the likes of which nobody's seen before, what will happen in North Korea.
And when you say that, what do you mean?
You'll see, and he'll see. He will see. It's not a dare, it's a statement. Has nothing to do with dare. That's a statement. He's not going to go around threatening Guam, and he's not going to threaten the United States, and he's not going to threaten Japan, and he's not going to threaten South Korea. No, that's not a dare, as you say. That is a statement of fact.
The president vowed to increase the military budget by, quote, many billions because of North Korea. He also said he wanted to, quote, de-nuke the world, unquote. On a few other military matters, he said they're going to decide soon about whether to send more troops into Afghanistan, and if so, how many, and that Iran is not being compliant with the nuclear agreement.
Mr. President, a lot of Americans are on edge with this rhetoric going back and forth between the United States and North Korea. What can you tell them? What you can tell them?
You know what I can say? Hopefully it'll all work out. Okay? Nobody loves a peaceful solution better than President Trump, that I can tell you. Hopefully it'll all work out. But this has been going on for many years. Would have been a lot easier to solve this years ago before they were in the position that they're in. But we will see what happens. We think that lots of good things could happen, and we could also have a bad solution. But we think lots of good things can happen.
What would be a bad solution, sir?
I think you know the answer to that.
Please, when you say bad solution, are you talking about war? Is the U.S. going to go to war?
I think you know the answer to that.
You've spoken to the governor of Guam, and what did you tell him?
No, I have not, but I feel that they will be very safe. Believe me, they will be very safe. And if anything happens to Guam, there's going to be big, big trouble in North Korea.
Have you ordered any change in our military readiness?
I don't want to say that. I don't talk about that. You know that. I'm not one that says we're attacking Mosul in 4 months. Okay, we do it or we don't do it. Yes.
You're interrupting your trip here to return to Washington on Monday. Can you tell us why you're doing that?
Well, this isn't really for me a trip. You know, I stay out of Manhattan because it's so disruptive to go to Manhattan. Now, I will be going on Sunday night. I have meetings on Monday and Tuesday going to Manhattan. But I stay out because it's so disruptive. You know, all of my life, I mean my adult life, because I grew up in Queens, not in Manhattan. But during the time that I lived in Manhattan, whenever a president came in, it was very disruptive. And I think I'm probably more disruptive than any of them.
Secretary Tillerson has spoken emphasizing diplomacy. You've spoken increasingly emphasizing the potential for military options. Are you two on the same page?
Totally. I can tell you totally on the same page. And Secretary, maybe you'd like to make a statement?
Well, I think it takes a combined message there if we're going to get effective movement out of the regime in North Korea. I think the president's made it clear he prefers a diplomatic solution. I think he responded to that in effect just a moment ago. And so I think what the president's doing is trying to support our efforts by ensuring North Korea understands what the stakes are.